There he is. That's the guy we gotta talk to, apparently. Just looking at him, I still cannot understand how that's related to Bakunawa, but... Oh. Hey, there's a preview pan. What? I couldn't read that fast enough, Paimon. Can we swing? Oh. Oh. We can't. He looks angry. The crisis emerges, and the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Hi there, what are you doing here? What? Hanno scene. Yeah. Bring his talking stick over, and let it mediate the discussion. Oh, wait, Tenno, who? I'm not reading that name again, it's too difficult. Natlan name. I was not expecting the Natlan names to be this ridiculous before we got to this region. But they might be the worst ones out of all the fucking regions. Because like, Monsan, pretty straightforward, nothing crazy, right? Liyue, pretty decent once you grasp the very basics of Chinese pronunciation, so that's whatever. Inazuma, after years of watching anime, was easy as fuck. Sumeru was decent, actually, station. Then we went to Fontaine, which French makes no sense in my mind. So it was difficult. But then we went here, and it's just completely different world of crazy names. Is it fine if I call him Tenno? Can we just shorten to Tenno? That's fine, right? Tenno belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. When he set foot on the path of fate, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner, Wanjiru. Okay. Wanjiru? What are you talking about? Wanjiru? Why is he saying? This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backwards glance, as if startled by some unseen force. What's going on? Who's he talking to? Tenno's suspicion surged as he glanced around, and he spotted a Snaggletooth child lurking by the side of the road. The child had been the one to scare off poor Wanjiru. A Snaggletooth child? Hey, Paimon have you now. Her teeth are in perfect condition. Okay, great, Paimon. Nobody cares. The insolent child provoked Wanjiru and even went so far as to bare her teeth. An act of utmost sacrilege. Tenno was filled with rage. Oh, Paimon's sorry if she disturbed you. Please, don't be filled with rage. But with a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the child, the churlish child nearly to tears. Yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to lose an arrow into one's own heart. Okay. And so the last survivor of Tenno raised his club, brandished it at the rocks and prickly purse, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this brat." Or what is this guy fucking saying? What the fuck is going on right now? How is this Bakunawa questline? Looks like you're all talking, no stick. Yeah, let's say that. Oh, a golden-haired child appeared. Tenno's very words were the club he used to fell his foes. What? Oh, we're fucking fighting him?
Time to shine. Strike a pop.
Electrocharged or lunar? I don't have that. I just have big PP damage skirt. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that was... Hey, stop fighting! Who are you? I'm terribly sorry. I'm... What, Putsley? I guess Putsley, right? The entertainment supervisor at the resort. But that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? He's hurt. And quite right, too. He deserves it for attacking us out of nowhere like that.
Tenno was wounded in both body and heart. The joyous battle has been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Like a brief storm, a faint thunderclap, half a hiss of flames, a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor of Tenno swung his stone club with fury, rendering heaven and shattering earth, the volcano in his heart about to erupt.
Did he hit himself on the head with his own club or something? If anyone's going to erupt here, it should be us. It's a very long story. I need to take him back to his hut to rest. I'll explain everything later. The hut's not far from here. We can meet back up there. What in the fuck did I just do? He's gone all quiet. What's up with him? I'm sorry for the inconvenience, dear guests. His name is Papar, and he's one of our on-site actors. On-site actors? They're quite common in theme parks nowadays. Members of staff who roleplay as characters and interact with the visitors. Ah, so you're saying this guy was just acting? Yes, but also no. Please, allow me to explain. We stationed actors around the themed resort to enhance the immersive experience for our guests. These actors are in character as members of the tribe and that once lived here. The Tenno. There was once a great hero from this tribe, known all of Natlan, who was named Tenoch, right? That's a familiar name. That's like a really big guy, right? I don't remember what he did exactly, but that he's a... Wait, actually... isn't there is a weapon, right? Natlanese weapon, like the stick. It's actually called something like stick. That's probably his, right? Because he was talking about the fucking stick. That's the guy. Tenoch? So this was his home? Then Tenno is... Tenno was a respectful title given to Tenoch. It means the honored heart of Tenno. Okay. The idea was for Papar to perform in encounters with other heroes, and even to allow guests to test their own martial prowess. Lately, though, something's gotten into him. He's been acting erratically and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourselves, it's like he's reciting a script. What script? It's more like he's writing himself into every scene. In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for this mess. We'll have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. Please come back with me, dear guests. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for the travel cost. And about this guy. Yeah, if he runs into some other tourists, they might not get off so easily. Yeah, you're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything.
The tragedy most heartbreaking, the lonesome Tenno had yet to fulfill his duty. But now he was beset by befalling cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three foes who blocked his way and continued onwards, stone club across his shoulder, to traverse the treacherous unknowns ahead.
You don't even have a stone club. Wait, he's getting away.
Not if I can help it.
Oh, he just blowpiped him? What the hell? Ooh. Oh, that's a... okay. His aim is true and Tenno is struck. The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. Whoa, a sneak attack! Sorry, Papar, but it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he's just gone a little, loopy. I think you meant fucking crazy. Of course I looked for him. I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. He sure seems dangerous. Oh, right. He was blabbering about Wanjiru just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of the 6 heroes of Natlan? Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But he sounded like he was talking to someone. Wanjiru.
This was the moment that left no trace.
Oh, okay, we already read that. It's like a flashback. Yeah, it's like there was an invisible actor there or something. And he said Paimon scared them off. Invisible? Well, I have heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Papar's gotten himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help. Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of tourists from the Masters of the Night when at the resort. As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirits first before deciding what to do. Since you've got no other leads, why not let us help out? You go dig around for those rumors and we'll help you look for the shaman. That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to 2 guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. Bro, adventure is all I need, so you don't need to do anything. Unless you have some primo gems, then I'll take them. It wouldn't be a very relaxing vacation if we left this problem unsolved. Exactly! If we wait around, things might get worse. And we've got lots of friends at the resort. It'd be bad if they run into that Tenno guy. So hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Point us in the direction of the shaman and we'll bring him over in a jiffy. Okay then, you have my sincerest gratitude. The shaman arrived this morning and I'm told he's up and coming hotshot in the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill in the northernmost part of Wavy Bay. Then that's where we're heading. We'll be right back. Okay, he's right here. Oop. Here we go. He looks... Hello, you two. Is something the matter? Huh? The great hero, traveler, and Paimon. How fortunate I am to cross paths with you here. You look familiar. Have we met before? Have you forgotten? I'm... Layla. Wait, that's... Okay. I think I remember that name, because he sounds just like Layla, the character. Anyway. That spirit duffer. You, Master Auroron, and the great Shaman Citlali once saved my life. Oh, wait, is he the guy from that event? Oh. Oh. No wonder he's here now. That event was all about the Mayor Javari, bro. Ah. Okay, that's sick. I need some water. That Tenno guy fucked up my throat. That was poor phrasing, but I don't care. Anyway, Layla recounts the events of what happened not too long ago. When you helped a member of the Masters of the Nightwind return his lost spirit to his body. Oh, it's you! Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paimon almost didn't recognize you with that hat on. Paimon, I didn't recognize him because he looks like every other dude. But, did you say Master Auroron? Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Auroron's tutelage. Oh. That's cool. And does Auroron know about this? Oh, well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. So he doesn't even know he's your teacher? What kind of student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Citlali hadn't saved me and Auroron hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, I'd gladly... Wait, I'd gladly be one of their carrots and let them water me with knowledge. That... okay. Traveler, do you think we can rely on this guy? Come again? I couldn't hear that very well. Oh, Paimon is just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend. Master often calls me friend as well. But I won't have it. Master is master, and Master's granny is Master Granny. That's just how things are. That... If you call Citlali Granny to her face, she will kill you. As for you, most venerable. What does venerable mean? I don't... Anyway, Traveler, I know that you are friends with the great shaman Citlali, which makes you my Master Granny. Stop. I'm afraid it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend. Sounds to Paimon like you picked up a lot more than just mystic arts from Auroron. Yeah, okay, let's just get back to business. Yeah, we're actually here to ask for your help, Lena. Help? From me? Rest assured, good masters. Whatever task you entrust to me, I shall fulfill it to the best of my abilities. Okay. I see, so you think he's being possessed? That's right. What's your take on the situation? The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is indeed a location of vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived, so it wouldn't be amiss to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. Can you take me to that spot with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things. Sure thing, Layla. We'll show you the way. Oh, they TP me. How nice. This is the spot. Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by apical dominance. Apical what now? It's a botanical phenomenon. The stems of some vegetables grow incredibly quickly and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. How is that related to anything we're doing right now? Master Oron said that I was once held back by my spirit duffer problem. That is until I found a way to clip it off the top. And then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. You gotta have better analogies than this, man. You have to. Teva Tulela, do you remember why we're here, right? Oh, of course. It might sound like I'm going off topic, but I was just trying to say that I've discovered some traces of spiritual energy. They're weak and very, very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. But I'm no ordinary shaman anymore. Thanks to Master Auroron, I've grown into a plant to be proud of. Stop with the plant. Auroron is enough with the plant shit. We don't need another guy. Layla, can you please drop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? We'll have plenty of time to think about stems and buds after we solve this mystery. Yes, of course. Just as Master Granny said, the afflicted actor conversed with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance to try and follow these faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the presence' true form. But first, I need to prepare something very important. What are you doing? What? Who is joining my world and why is he planting carrots? Carrots? What sharp eyes you have, Master Granny. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot ring. But they're not for eating. This is a medium for divination that will help with clairvoyance. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetables. Layla, you took wrong things from Auroron. He doesn't divinate with the veggies. He just likes to farm. It's unrelated. You're taking wrong things from Auroron. Auroron is talented, sure, but like these are the wrong things you're getting. Like, what the fuck? Oh well, that's novel, but does it actually work? Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It is the eyes and ears of the earth, born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood. It bears the symbols and memories of the land. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like suckling on the teeth of Mother. I genuinely hope we do not meet Layla ever again. I do not want to see this guy ever again after this quest. Sharing the histories and mysteries passed down through generations. That's why we eat vegetables and not grass or leaves. I think we eat vegetables and not grass or leaves because A, they taste better, B, they have more nutrition value. Like, it has nothing to do with anything you just said. Paimon's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes. That's a pity, Paimon. You could have a chance to grow your wisdom. I hate this guy. Please just continue with whatever you're doing, Layla. Paimon won't say anything ever again. Please don't, actually. Actually, I'm chill with Paimon now. After they changed the VA, I'm kinda chill. Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. But can you please just start already? Oh, of course. Here, Paimon. And you too, Master Granny. Put your hands on my shoulders. It will help you see. Is this safe? I've gleaned from the spiritual traces that the hidden presence is neither powerful nor violent. So yes, I think it's quite safe. Okay, I'm ready. Alright, let's get started. Carrot ring, oh carrot ring. Make visible these unseen things. I hate this. Show me, where is their grave? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring. Make visible the unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. It's Asha. Okay, more Ashas. Is that ENJOU? How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts. Are you okay, Layla? I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Did you see that? Truly remarkable, I dare say. It was like a dream. What did it all mean? All I know is that the Asha on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for. Although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than just one Asha, which lines up with what we saw. Must be several of them nearby. Are they the cause of the problem? It's hard to say, but it's likely that Actor started to lose control of himself, because he was affected in some way by the Asha's departure. If we can track down those Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is. Vegetables aside, it looks like you've learned some real skills, Layla. I have to work hard not to tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? I too am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those Asha were gathered around. It looked a lot like the woven scrolls we use in the Masters of the Nightwind. And that mysterious place that appeared later, along with the strange figure standing in the carrot ring. It all felt very familiar somehow. but I'm not sure why. It's okay, we can think about that stuff later. For now, we have leads that could help that Tenno guy. Right, but, Paimon, Master Granny? I think I'll excuse myself from that. Huh? Why? The truth is, I feel a little uneasy. You just say you've grown into a vegetable Auroran could be proud of. Indeed, but even carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. Oh. That sounds serious. The great shaman Citlali instructed me to come to Tenno to relax. But she also told me to let her know if things started to get strange. Citlali sent you here? Aren't you on vacation? Whether this is vacation or not depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned frost. Right now, all I want to do is rush back to Master's greenhouse. Okay, you're starting to make Paimon feel nervous now. Fear not, Paimon. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to frost. You should be safe for a while. Oh, and speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination's over, they've turned into spirit mediums for the Asha. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes, and you'll be able to see the invisible Asha. That should help you track them down. Lena, that's not what they mean when they say carrots are good for your eyes. Yeah, but thanks. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to be able to help you out, Master Granny. I'll be going now, so take care and good luck on your search. And there he goes. Do you think he was overreacting? Overreacting or not, let's watch our step. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the hut first and check on our guy. Paimon hopes what we learned about the Asha will come in handy. Okay, let's go. This is a really weird start to fucking Bakunawa quest. I don't... It's really weird. Where's the guy? Woodsley, where is the guy? Oh, he just showed up.
The second to come forward and embrace Tenno was the brave Benelek.
I can't this voice anymore. I'm sorry. I did not expect this guy to talk so much. This voice is killing me. So we're gonna give up on that. That's right. The third was the cunning Sanhaj Kompore. The fourth was the young Burkina, and the fifth was Sunjata. Okay, these are all the big heroes of Natlan. I remember all of these names. Yeah. Papa, what do you want to do? You can go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with Tenno was the nemesis from his youth, the giant Tupac. Yeah, he was pretty big. Am I supposed to explain to your mother how you ended up like this? Whoa, he's awake! Oh, you're back. Don't worry, he's just reciting lines again. The witch doctor's sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. That's a relief. Anyway, Bootsy, we found a shaman and he told us what to do. So it was all because of the Asha. Well, that's a surprise, but knowing that should make things easier. Easier? How? The resort's huge. Are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha? I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way we might just find our invisible Asha. Sounds like a plan. Given our lack of knowledge on the Asha, this is our only choice right now. Yeah, those Asha are really strange. They look like Monatu, but their colors are way more vibrant, and they seem to be smarter. That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul. In Tenochtitlan culture, the word Asha has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Many believe that Asha are Monetu with a soul, and that's why they're smarter and more approachable. Oh, Paimon gets in. So, what's the other meaning? Paimon bets it's got something to do with the spirit of summertime that embodies this resort. It's weird, because this quest unlocks after you do the event. At least that's what the website told me. And Paimon acts like she doesn't know shit about Asha, even though Venti literally... Actually, not even Venti. Venti, like, elaborated, but, like, we saw with Bennett's parents that Asha are clearly people turned into Asha, or people's souls. So she kind of acts like, oh, I didn't know that, even though she did know that, you know? It's not a bad guess, but the second meaning is actually something closer to ashes. Asha, ashes. I can see that. Ashes? Yes, ashes blown over from the Mare Javari. So the Ashar collect. We know this, traveler. Venti told us. You may not know this, but there's a vast tract of land to the west of Tenochtitlan that was once the Mare Javari. It is a place of sorrow born from the abyssal invasion. Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land. That is, until the whole Mare Javari mysteriously vanished about 20 years ago. It was around that time that the Asha first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Mare Javari. No wonder they're so willing to approach the people of that land. They're all caught up in the legend of the Mare Javari. Hey, traveler, Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us that strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. Don't you think... It's possible. It's not possible, I'm certain it is, but you know. Ah, there I go, getting sidetracked. I'm going to focus on Papar first. Give me a day and I'll round up all the locations where the invisible Asha might show up. What are you going to do about him? I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves this familiar environment. The resort has also designated this a restricted area, so rest assured that no tourists will accidentally come wandering by. That's good. Papar attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure.
And so, Tenno gathered allies from the 6 great tribes, glittering like the flame of roaring wildfire. They crashed into the mountains of darkness.
Stay strong, Papar, even in your imaginary quest to be a hero. Okay, we have to wait. Ah, you're both here. Hey, Putzi, any news? Surprisingly, no. Although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back to when we were planning the construction of Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Workers near the huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons, all around the same area. Well, that sounds just like the work of invisible Asha, but why do they only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts. Sounds like we'd better conduct some field work. Let me mark the location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my staff. According to Putzli, the hidden Asha should be somewhere around here. Guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. We actually put it in our eyes? That smells fresh and yummy. Hey, look, there's an Asha right there, on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked. What the fuck? Oh. Let's go to Invisible Asha and paint. Oh. I see you. Oh, fuck this. Right, there should be one more. Oh, over there. Boy. Come here, come into the water.
A little amuse-bouche. Sword, mine to wield. Ha ha.
Looks like this is the last one nearby. You all seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. Time to head back to the hut. Jeet Lolly! Yo, she actually appeared here. Huh? Traveler, Paimon. Jeet Lolly! What? Oh, holy fuck. Jeet Lolly, what are you doing here? I'm glad, by the way, that Paimon has a new voice. Because, you know, I always try to be as accurate as I can. I'm not really good at, like, voice impressions and all that. But I tried to do my best. And, like, the previous Paimon was, like, very screechy. Which really fucked up my throat. The new Paimon has a way softer voice. So I can keep doing it with no issue whatsoever. Which is really nice. I'm just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise. I'm happy to see you, Sitlani. Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? As if I wanted an easy breezy day. I'd have just stayed in bed. So real. Are you just acting cute? Paimon, what do you mean? She is cute. Actually, she's actually kind of hot. I mean, this outfit is ridiculous, bro. Imagine this fit on like Mavuika or something. God damn. So you're here because of Layla, I take it. Sharp as always. Layla told me everything he saw. Everything points towards the Mare Javari. So it's really the Mare Javari, but didn't it, you know, disappear? If it had really disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it was hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the Mare Javari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. That was ENJOU. You know, it's kind of crazy that you can easily figure out it was ENJOU, even though it's like a default Inazuma dude model. But it's just ENJOU. you know, that's just, it just is. Just how... if you see an Inazuma guy with that model outside of Inazuma, it's most likely ENJOU. You know, that's just what it is. Plus, ENJOU was interested in the Mare Javari. Did he mention that all the way back in Kinichi's quest? Because I think last time we saw ENJOU was in Kinichi's quest, right? We didn't see him any other time. And I think he mentioned Mare Javari back then. Or was he in the event with Mare Javari too? Was he? I don't remember. He might have been there. Either way, I mean, it's ENJOU for sure. Oh, so you know who they are there, then, Sitlani? Do you remember that time we helped Layla and his spirit to get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Okuchu guy. Oh yeah, that's what was the fucking story, yeah. It was fucking ENJOU who like kinda convinced Layla to do all this shit. That's, yeah, okay, so we did see him back then. That was still a long time ago. That was like 5.2? That was like at the very beginning somewhere. I don't remember which patch specifically. It must have been 5.2, yes, because Masters of the Night when it came out that patch. So yeah, it's gotta be. Damn, that's a while ago. If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during his ritual. So I looked into this guy and found that he once escaped from Kinich while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippery rat. Kinich even told me you've crossed paths with him before. We've crossed paths? Wait, there's no way. It's ENJOU? Congratulations, Paimon. You realized something very obvious. ENJOU? Is that his real name? Oh, fuck if I know, Tsitlali. I have no idea. Ugh. Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Tsitlali? So he's an Abyss Order goon. No, that's me. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? That rat. He should know you don't mess with the old lady's pride. Yet that lousy friend took me for a fool. Just you wait. Granny Eatsley's going to make you regret the day you were born. I assume we can still hear her thoughts. Hey, Tsitlali, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Do you still have the stuff I left with you last time? Elaborate. The map of the Merge of... Oh yeah, oh yeah, there was a relic of some kind. Stuff? Traveler, maybe we should take a look. Oh yeah, I remember that thing. Also, Hoyoverse. Can you give us, like, any explanation to how the fuck do we hold everything? Because as far as I know, there is no lore explanation as to why our bag is fucking infinite. Right? There's every even tiny mundane thing in this game has some explanation. Except the fact that our bag is fucking infinite pockets, bro. Like, there's gotta be a way to explain this, right? But they just don't want to. Alright, it's still in good condition. Now the other one. The map. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Wait, actually, is that... I wonder if that piece of the map is on Tenochtitlan. Well, that's a relief. I was worried ENJOU might have swiped them from you. That great big liar wouldn't dare to show his face around us. Anyway, be careful. He's lurking somewhere nearby. He is? How can you be so sure? He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way I can track the rat no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I never expected to bump into you two while tracking him though. Oh, so he's like near. Oh. Yes, unfortunately, the mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is. Otherwise, I'd have caught him already. We should work together, traveler. I get a sense that ENJOU might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior. Awesome! With Tsitlali here, there's nothing to fear. It's really sad this quest isn't like voice.
Treasure buried in time.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see the map. Wait, this looks like the map thingy. It's just a bit more like crooked, but that's roughly the same shape, isn't it? And there was like a marking over here, and we are literally oh, wow, that's actually crazy. We're good friends, Papa. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be in the firing lane. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? As Tenno gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up on the horizon. Alright, I guess I should tell you how our fathers are faring. Hold on. Huh? You're awake? It's that old lady. Papa, what is it? What old lady? Silence. Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers is from the inside of a coffin. What? Master Putzi, we're here. What the fuck you call him master for, Paimon? The fuck? Oh wait, what's going on? You look terrified. Papa, he's awake and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. Huh? We'd better go check on him. So this is that out of sorts employee. Hey, you, close up. You don't gotta tell me to. What? Are you sure? He's definitely not one of the resort staff. Last chance. Get rid of that disguise or I'll make you wish you did. Hold on, something's not right. Zitlani steps forward and tears away the costume, but there's nobody inside. All she's left with is a notched costume with traces of lingering warmth. He fucking run away? Are you kidding me? He got away. What's going on? Was Tenno hollow on the inside? No, there was someone in this costume, alright. But it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. Ah, darn it. It must have been ENJOU. I can sense the aura of my mark on him. Wait, so the Tenno we met just now was ENJOU in disguise? How long has he been playing us along? Probably since the very beginning. Wait, if that's not Papar, then where's Papar? Oh, Archons, I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to give me. Bro, don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I can't believe ENJOU tricked us again. We have to catch him. Traveler, it seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Then let's get searching for clues. You. Yeah, that old hag. She's even more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. This is interesting. Okay, let's get this thing first. Oh, there are two things here. Investigator Bakunawa. Okay, a gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain and it devoured the tribespeople of Tenochtitlan. An out-of-control creation, identified as one of God's, that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. Wait, what? God's creation that once attacked and swallowed part of her body? You mean God made Bakunawa and it ate a piece of her? What the fuck? What? Lacking in intelligence, its actions are solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. However, unlike God's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our Order's understanding. Oh. Oh yeah, because I guess the newest creations of gold will be used with fucking Nibirius' power, right? So I guess that makes sense, but this guy is like something else. Oh, and even the Order doesn't understand the abyssal power used for him. That's a Kandrian sinner for you, I guess. I mean, if fucking Surtalogy just casually like harnesses the power of solar systems and absorbs random shit, travels through space and shit. Gold can do some weird and wacky abyssal shit too, man. Also, I just need to point out, Surtalogy feels way too overpowered. Like, we don't really know how much the primordial one can do, but Surtalogy seems like a completely different league even from the primordial one. Like it's insane. Either way, so I guess this thing ate a piece of gold. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we have a bunch of markings. So we are here, and there's a bunch of like spots. Okay. What is this then? Investigate a report on Merjavari. Okay. No extant records suggest how the Merjavari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. Probably Wanderer's troop, right? The flutes they had... Oh, 4 flutes they had swords, and for harps they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Merjavari. But mainstream history dictates that the Merjavari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Merjavari. Temporal disruption. Time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? Yeah, that's what I meant when I said that the timelines don't make sense for the Merjavari. It's exactly the Wanderer's troop. They could not possibly go there because it didn't exist yet, right? So it doesn't make fucking sense. We found 3 reports and they're all incredible. About Bakunawa. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new revitalized Bakunawa. Oh, that's like a really cool regeneration thing. Where like, if you like explode, for example, your pieces like kind of go towards each other and merge you back. So cool. What the... How was it finally defeated then? Through Tenoch's sacrifice. He let Sanhash perform phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenoch allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenoch's body as the ritual offering, Sanhash summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's What? The clash between the powers of the Abyss and the Lord of the Night, and Tenoch's spirit in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. I mean, if it's immortal, it's immortal. You know, so yeah, you may seal it in some way, but you can't kill it, it's immortal. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains should potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. Oh, that's the same thing. About the Merjavari. ENJOU failed to uncover the mystery of the Merjavari's disappearance, which is good news for us. But his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. Oh, that's it? Oh. Secret cave. It seems like ENJOU memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is his redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Meh, why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given how cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Okay, now that we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. There was like 5 of them. Good idea. It looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. I'm glad we have to... Wait, what? Oh! Oh, I didn't see that. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's the thing, the Asha warning. Okay, I'm gonna get this, because this is like a really remote area. And I will 1 bajillion% it exists. I will forget it exists. So we're just gonna... We're just gonna do this now. Exactly. Anyway. Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. It's a mystic arts implement from the Masters of the Nightwind. But how did it end up here? Among things we've seen these around. It can transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land, but this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who would know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who've used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that ENJOU Brad could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, you know, replenish its spirit? To make it work again? There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that? Wow, Citlali, you're amazing. Obviously, look at my name in the Nightwind dictionary, and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadiu. Okay. Shadiu? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means shaman who's the real deal. Okay. What about the definition of Aurora? What? Occultisham. A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. I'm gonna fucking kill my... You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Citlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at... Wait, who goes there? Oh, we were followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Oh, it's the Asha. No, it's just some Asha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful ENJOU guy. Even if it was, we could fucking kill him. Odd. Why are there Asha following us? Maybe they like us? Utsi told us that Asha are the benevolent souls of the Mare Javari. They're friendly sorts. You mean how benevolent souls is one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I've got it. Maybe they're not just being friendly. What else could it be? They will open that thing. Because you remember that they were standing next to it? Yeah, in the vision that Layla had. Maybe they are the souls of whoever made this portal. That could be it. Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Mare Javari, it makes perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, traveler. Okay, we have Sanhaja's relic. Sanhaja's relic! Oh wow, the Asha are really happy. They must have seen Citlali take it out just now and followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. Oh, what are you doing? They open it. The implement, it's active again. But how? Aha, it seems the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Mare Javari. For sure. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. We're going. Paimon's a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. Ooh, baby, the Mare Javari, here I go. Oh, that's completely different. Oh, where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in Natlan. Wait, I need to look up, I need to go closer, because I feel like we've been here before. Paimon can't believe even Citlali doesn't know where we are. Blast, my connection to the Wire has been severed. What does that mean? It means we're probably not in Natlan anymore. I think we're in the Abyss. Just a hunch. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the Wyob anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around, maybe we'll find some answers. Rather than standing around and gawking, let's move, but be careful. I swear I've seen this place before. Oh. Stone tablet. A weathered old stone tablet. Most of its inscription is worn away. I cloak the enigmatic land and shroud this place. Oh, palace. Only the legacy of heroes may awaken. Shulevitz. What the fuck? Have some creepy music. Oh shit! These are the weapons of the heroes. Inscription behind the stone sculpture. To be giant. Oh, to be giant. To the giant Tupac. Yeah, it's their weapons. This is Anot, right? Oh no, it's Menelek. Wait, which one is the stick? Oh, that looks like a stick. No, that's not. What the fuck is that? Sanjara. What even is this? Wait, actually, what the fuck is this thing? It looks like a fucking tripod. I guess a duopod because it doesn't have 3 legs, but what the fuck? Oh wait, I didn't mean. Oh. Also, I just noticed we have the tribe symbols on the things, so we can tell from which tribes there were. And we saw them all in that Mavrika trailer. Like the animated one, I think it was. So based on their clothing, you can easily tell. But yeah, that's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved onto the back of this stone. It belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon? Where did it go? Could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. Oh Jesus, sorry. I wanna see. So this is oh, that's Wanjiru's, okay. And this is Burkina's. Okay. Interesting. Can I check this though? To the everlasting... Oh, that's Tenor. His remains are buried here. It's a throne. Wait, I need to make fucking sure. Tenoch's stick is a battle pass weapon though, right? I think. Oh, no it isn't. Do I have it? Yeah, so that's his weapon then, right? Oh, it is from the battle pass. Wait, I didn't see it on the list though. Wait, is it on the fucking list? Wait, am I actually just blind? Oh yeah, it's right, fucking here. Yeah, so this should... Yeah. It is Tenoch's stick. Ooh, I feel like we should read this now that we're going into this. Should we? Might as well, right? I never read this weapon. I'm kind of getting more into reading shit in Genshin, by the way. And I have a cool little plan for 6.0 onwards, but I'm gonna keep that for myself for now. But, you know, let's read through this, because this might actually give us a lot of context that I may not remember for whatever we're doing right now. As Tenoch gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up from the horizon. He blew his bronze horn and raised his colossal obsidian club to his shoulder. The crisis emerges. Yet the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Let Tenoch bring his talking stick over and let it mediate the discussion. Tenoch belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. What does it mean he doesn't belong to any tribe? Huh. And thus did lonely Tenoch go forth, his colossal obsidian club resting on his shoulder, traversing the rugged wilds where dragons roamed and wilderness of hot springs and lava. Oh, roamed that wilderness, yeah. The first to come forward and receive the hero Tenoch was the great... was the great runner Wanjiru and her raucous companion Ayeke. Her dark skin showed traces of her journey with the hero, the deep scars still visible. And the constant infringing among the major tribes was exhausting. Tenoch's invitation had resigned her vigor. A ferocious battle for the burning lands of Natlan loomed. What reason did Wanjiru and her tribespeople have to refuse? The second to step forward and embrace Tenoch was the brave Menelek, and his faithful companion Ngobo. Yeah. Come, though every tribe has chased you from their side, though we are always at odds. But in my eyes, you, club-carrying Tenoch, are a hero among heroes, a brother among brothers. Why was he not a part of any tribes? What? Why is that? I hope I'm not just fucking blanking out and they already told us this before, but I genuinely don't remember if that was explained. The third to be found by the hero Tenoch was the cunning Sanhaj, and his enigmatic companion. Yeah. Sanhaj has been persuaded by the talking stick before. Oh. And the hero agreed to give him the spoils before he agreed to join the Fellowship of Warriors. Compore had foreseen his and Tenoch's heroic end, and how the place that would become known as the Mer Javari in later days would be born. But nay, it matters little, it matters not. Perhaps there may come a day when the scoundrel made famous for being clever as a viper shall become a hero. Okay. The fourth willingly volunteered to join the hero Tenoch. This was young Burkina and his Burkina has never experienced the hardship of battle with Tenoch, but the imposing obsidian club guided him towards the perilous journey. War had left countless scars upon Tenoch's body, and for Burkina these were the proof of the path that he too must thread. Revolution should be the fate of the young, to bleed for burning justice, rather than rotting on a comfortable bed of grass. The fifth to be persuaded by the hero Tenoch was Sanjara, chief of the mines. For the stability of all tribes and to avoid further conflict, I once petitioned the Pyro Archon to vote for your expulsion. But even today, you have yet to give up on bloody battle. It's just as well then that this may be the final battle of our generation. If you are so determined to go, then I have no reason to accompany you. But do not involve my tribe. The sixth to go with the hero Tenoch was his greatest foe in his youth, the giant Tupac. Okay, no mount could possibly support his massive body. So everybody has a companion but Tupac. When Tenoch carried his huge club to Tupac's dwelling to speak with him, he found him carefully counting the multitude of scars left on his body by challengers. Over 300 scars, 20 broken bones, and over 100 shards of obsidian buried deep within my flesh, like tiny jewels. 200 minor wounds, 2 broken ribs, and 1 eye that will never again perceive distance. The trophies you left me are equally generous. The 2 former enemies burst into riotous laughter and they joined hands, and thus Tenoch found allies from each of the 6 major tribes, glittering like the flames of roaring wildfire that crashed into the mountains of darkness. I don't think that gave us a lot, but it's nice to be true. Let's have to see Tlali first. Oh, it's just the same text, okay. Okay, let's see what the fuck happens. So what is this weapon? It looks like a boomerang. Look, the seed in the center, it's glowing. Traveler, do you wanna try sitting on it? Whoa! Traveler, Paimon, where are you? Traveler disappeared after she sat on the pedestal. Did she get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous, I've got to follow her. Wait, no way, I'm the only one who knows what's happened. Can just rush in after them. The seeds can't stray too far from me either. If you all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. But I can't just walk away. That Abyss Order rat could show up at any moment. Can't let them threaten Traveler and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Mavuika. Or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my, oh my. I'm sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has. When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be the fearsome Granny Eatsley? The one who's been chasing me everywhere? When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal rat, still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is this another one of your schemes? I admit that I can be somewhat what? Loquacious? What even is what? ENJOU, speak English for fuck's sake. And I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat. But this is my first time visiting this twardy establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Mare Javari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Eatsley. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go. Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hand out of my sight. Of course, I don't suppose this has anything to do with the traveler's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and her. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to her familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. Might I investigate? ENJOU, I don't know why you know what I smell like, but I don't like that, okay? Wow, scent. Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Traveler's abyssal mud. Why, I am most offended. Such vitriol. From the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a low lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its mistress. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, it's Papa. Let the mangy dog perform his trick. What is that gonna do? Well, you have been taught how to sit, surely. Or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockers of others. Or mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papa, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for safe passage to the Mare Javari? As long as I can reach the mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papa will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you and what exactly do you want to do in the Mare Javari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Such flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you'd do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. Damn. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us knows about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora. Find the traveler in Paimon and ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on Traveler's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. Oh, what do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ruddy little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa, hold him down! What the fuck is actually going on? I love Citlali so much, it's such a good fucking character, bro. Probably my favorite Natlan character, honestly. Actually, after Aoife, because he's the bro, he's the dude. You know? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, where the heck are we? Oh, we just touched that stone thing and whoosh, now we're here. And Citlali's nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. Yeah, but it's more blue than purpley. Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why. But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no Wyob connection. And the Abyss is still around. Bible's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sanhaj once cast a border spell. Huh? Are you talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mare Javari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. And let's be careful. Oh, you're telling me that we're in Bakunawa right now? Yo, how is this quest not a world quest? And instead it's just a regular side quest. How the fuck? What do you mean? Oh, I almost missed that. Wait. Oh, can I teleport with these? Ah, that's cool. I don't know why you couldn't just jump, but... Okay. Motherfucker. Of course there are hounds here.
Gotcha. Busted. Attack from power.
Confusing. How do I get over there? Probably through here somehow? Bro, how is this not a big world quest? I am 1,000,000,000% making a video out of this. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Goose on the loose.
I was expecting this to be like a short little thing. Nah, this is worthy of a fucking world quest video. I'm not even... That's like straight up. Oh, that just adds more work for me to do. I'll do the event and then I'll do this, I guess, but... Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna edit the event today. Because now that we have the finale footage, I can just do that.
Let the world die. Busted.
I like a lot of content, but editing the content is not my favorite thing. I cannot read this. Why would I use this instead of walking? I don't know, let's see, what does this do? Oh, it does just straight up put me forward. Oh! Okay, that's why. Dude, this looks so cool. Can I take pictures in here? Whoa. Oh, wow, that's a cool transition. Why didn't we do this in the main story? This feels more like a main story than the main story. I guess the event is a side story. Dude, the quests these patch were so weird. Like the event, sure, it was about Bennett all along, so it makes sense. But the main story of this patch was literally just hidden in a story quest. And now we're doing fucking this crazy shit in something that should be a world quest, but it's just a regular side quest. Like, what the fuck is actually going... Ooh. You can see him. Oh fuck, he's big. I mean, I knew he was big, but... He's doing the Mongolian throat singing. I'm sorry. Oh god, why am I so dumb? Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of Natlanese weapons here. Ow, 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 ow. Kill me. So we cannot just run off. Because we will keep taking damage. That's Mir Javari for you. I hope Mir Javari in the future will actually become like a part of the world instead of just a domain. What? Pink text? Oh, is Pamela hearing things or is someone calling us? What the fuck is pink text? I've never seen that in this game. What the fuck? The music is kind of nice. It's like sorta ominous. Traveler, Paimon. Hey, someone's calling for us. It sounds like Citlali. Oh, it's Citlali. Okay. Did she take his body? That's so... Should I say this with ENJOU's voice or Citlali's? I think we'll go with Citlali's, right? This is gonna be funny. I found you at last. ENJOU! It's me, Citlali. Citlali? Well, long time no see, Traveler in Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's gone back to being ENJOU again. Hearing the voice of that old hag come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. ENJOU, I don't want to be that guy. She sounds younger than you do. Sorry, man. Shut up before I make you. Are you okay, Citlali? I'm fine. My body's back in the main hall. But I used a spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way I can put him to good use. Wow, Citlali is amazing. Paimon can't believe she actually controls ENJOU's body. Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? In a partial, temporary and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanhage's ritual sword. The Calamity of ENJOU. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off from the Masters of the Nightwind. I have that sword. I still don't know who uses this sword, by the way, because it's like, it buffs you if you have a shield. But I think it's specifically the character that gives the shield, I think. Either way, I have no idea who the fuck can use this weapon. Since we don't have much... Oh, since we don't know much about this area you're in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand, just in case. Wow, so this is what we use to summon the Night Kingdom? What a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be a problem if I just touched it for a moment. In your dreams, we're holding on to this. Also, I'm just thinking about it, right? Because Bakunawa is like immortal, so I assume the more damage you deal to him, he kind of like adapts to that damage. Putting him in the Merge of Ari, kind of bad idea. Just, you know. So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanhage to open up this passage? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly in your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon. Traveler, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Citlali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me, I'm just a clerk. I've never hurt a soul. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papa wasn't hurt, I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings. He didn't. I fully sympathize, Paimon, I do. But as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around my brain. Oh, I would love her to be bound. I need to stop. I'm going too far with this. I'm going too far. I just like Citlali a lot. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Yeah, sure. Traveler, I feel a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand, poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Citlali. Well said. Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together. Remind Paimon, since when were we ever a team? This is the Merge of Ari, it's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You all saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it was likely Bakunawa's permutation. If we don't deal with it, it will eat us. If it eats us, it will get stronger. If it gets stronger, it will escape into Natlan and continue eating until there's nothing left. That is true, because in Genshin, if you eat something powerful, you gain its power somehow. That's a thing, but yeah. So Bakunawa fucking eating everything does make it stronger. I guess then Merdevar isn't that bad of a place because there's fucking nothing here. Bakunawa? That's the monster that Tenoch and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it? Ah, you wish. The worst part about this beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creations. Its permutation is no simple humus or chalk. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. What did she use as the basis for this fucking thing? What the fuck? Gold, you cannot just make shit and then not have a countermeasure. Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Merjavari. So this monster's the one behind it? We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here. Maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is this why the mare disappeared? Most likely. But... huh... I mean, if it has anything to do with time, it's gonna be Istaroth, but Istaroth is fine based on the trailer recently. So, like, what the fuck is going on here? How did Gold make this fucking thing? Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we're in a different time from Bakunawa for now. Then how are we gonna get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permutation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand that New Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be, in principle, flexible. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. Okay. Oh, okay, I didn't even reach him. What in the... oh, wait, that's a Wyob. Okay, thanks for spoiling the game. I'm just gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna read the tutorial. I may regret it, but I just wanna... you know... defeat Bakunawa. Oh, he's already seeing me. Holy shit, he's gigantic. Oh my fucking god. I cannot move my camera. Oh, that's easy to dodge. Okay. What in the fucking Dark Souls boss battle music is playing right now? I'm not gonna attack him, I'm gonna listen to the music. Ice and wind? He kinda... is he like based on like a bishop? Because he reminds me of Ajdaha a little bit. But Ajdaha was a rock, he wasn't a bishop, generally molded him into it. I'm fucking stupid. But he still reminds me of Ajdaha for some reason. Oh, do I do this? No. Oh fuck. Where am I?
Let my name echo in song.
Things are about to get dicey.
Am I supposed to get close to him? How do you fight this fucker?
Off to the free.
I don't understand.
Annihilate. Power.
He's too big. Ah, that's how. Wait, what is this? Oh. Okay, so you fight Bakunawa by parrying him, basically. It seems they can block any attack of his, so this is literally the way you do this. I mean, you know, we can hit him.
Quietly now.
Bakunawa no parry challenge. Okay, I assume we will get another portal. This is wicked. I'm out. No hand. He got angry. Right, we can send out Furina minions. Is he fucking regrowing his limbs? Oh wait, I need swap characters.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Let my name echo in song. Yeet. Mine to wield.
What did I just do? I don't know what to do. Oh, fuck.
Someone else. That's too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Bro, that's a boss fight. That's what I'm talking about.
Up to the freezer. Surge. The pinnacle of
This is what we
excellence.
needed, bro. A boss with fucking mechanics.
Time to shine.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Quietly now.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
A knife. Okay. Okay, so we do this. Oh, okay, so I cannot... Okay, so Skirk has a defect here. Because she doesn't have the elemental skill in her form. That's why I didn't know what to do earlier. What is this? Oh, what the fuck? Did we get rid of it? Woohoo! We're awesome! And that's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. Yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, we blew up Osayo, but that we didn't really do that. So yeah, that's fair. Dude, that was fun. Genshin, can we get more bosses with cool mechanics like this? I liked it. There was no real reason to actually go up to him and attack him, sure, but it was fun. I liked it a lot. Guys, 8.0 Bakunawa in the spiral up. That'd be crazy. He wouldn't even fit in the arena, bro. Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of Bakunawa's body. Wait, you mean that whole thing is a piece of him? But even if only one of many, sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. Stop right there. You heard her, ENJOU. Stay put. What's this now? Are your companions not by arrows in your quiver? It only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned? Traveler, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bakunawa just now, Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown hitches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bakunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Merjavari since Traveler's arrival in Natlan. There's no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this, ENJOU. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. Lie? Why, I'm not lying at all. But since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet, evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting into two factions. The wicked king was slain and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled, with the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago. They fought and they died until at last only one remained. You're not going to tell us that survivor was you? It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard. Paimon was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenoch, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochtitlan. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Anemo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. The warriors who wielded the power of Anemo. Oh. Interesting. I think Venti has more explaining to do. Who would have thought Venti, the sauciest of the fucking Archons, has more explaining to do once again? Holy fuck. He and Zhongli are like up there with like being sus as fuck. Cause like, what do you mean Zhongli is 6,000 years old and still kicking like nothing is happening and he knows shit that nobody knows and we're the witness and then... Come on, man. Those two need to meet up with us and tell us fucking everything one day, cause holy shit. While their brothers and sisters who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed to the true land of wind. There they were known by another name, the Muratans. However, that's a story for... Guys. What? Are we bringing back Murata? You know, before Natlan came out, people were... It was like a speculation that like came out of really someone's ass, really. That the Pyro Archon's name is Murata, which obviously is not true. That was just because that's the name of Himeko from the Honkai series, right? But what do you mean Muratans, bro? What do you mean? Bro, that, oh my god. No, it ties back to the fucking Genshin manga. Because the fucking Vanessa, that Venti fucking saved, the red-headed chick, she was called a child of Murata. That's like what her people were called. And they got enslaved somewhere, and then Venti saved her, and then they founded the Knights of Favonius and Mondstadt. And oh my god, why why are we tying us into this? Holy fuck, bro. It's been 5 goddamn years. So it wasn't a fucking mistranslation. They just weren't talking about the Pyro Archon. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is crazy. Does that mean you're one of these Muratan people? Really? Is he lying again, Citlali? Don't shout so loudly or I'll kill off all the traveler's brain cells. Or you'll kill. Yeah, she already did. As for your beloved Granny Eatsley, she can no longer respond to you. What did you do to her? Nothing of consequence, I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bakunawa's powers. From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming, evil, abyssal rat! Oh god. Flexible principles, Paimon. Flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. What exactly are you and what's your objective? Traveler, I have seen the glory of Vendagnir Parish. That sounds familiar. I'm gonna check it on the wiki in a second, because that sounds very familiar. Buried beneath the snow, I have witnessed the sun children dancing in the white night. Okay, start. No, that has nothing to do. I just said it. And beheld the magnificence of Gurabad, submerged in the sea of... Oh wait, isn't that the what the peak of Dragonspine was? We need to look it up, because I'm fucking balls deep in lore right now. We're gonna actually look everything up. How do you spell it? Wait, no? Oh. Really? Wait, Dragon Spine. I swear to fucking god. Lore? Yeah. Civilization called Sal Vindagnir. Yeah. Oh, I guess the search function didn't autocomplete because it starts with... Yeah, check this out. There you go. See? Now known as Dragonspine. Yeah. I knew I heard that somewhere. Oh, dude, this quest is fucking juicy. Holy fuck. And then he mentions Gurabad from the Sumeru Desert. What about the Sun Children, though? That's like very Natlan. But I don't know exactly what that means. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in the Moshiri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remuria, and brushed my fingers across the solid colors of the murals in the Vakug. Are these things, or is he mentioning brand new shit? I'm sorry, we're gonna... Another tangent. I just need to know. Oh wait, Moshiri ceremonial site. That is a thing. Oh, it's that place in Tsurumi Island. Oh fuck, he was there? Okay, what else did he say? Remuria we know. I am very familiar with Remuria. And then Vakug, whatever. Is that mentioned somewhere? No, I think that's something new. It doesn't show up anywhere. ENJOU, you motherfucker dropping crazy shit at me right now. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Gwili assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobashi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenochtitlan perished in battle, and how the Muratans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They are like shooting stars, merely flitting across the sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Traveler, Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? Ah, so you cannot answer that. Or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I'll be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. We definitely will. That's Cap. Oh, ouchie, 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 ouchie. But know this, traveler. Without the power of Bakunawa, you will never be able to enter the true Mer Javari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. A flower? What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. What? Hey, you're called ENJOU, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us. Or at least give us your name, your real name. Granny Easley, why? I swore I had driven you away. Me, by the likes of you. Huh. Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeves. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell. The monuments of my journey, until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shuttered time? ENJOU, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. He just threw so much fucking lore at us right now. Okay, so in order to actually traverse the Mer Javari, according to what ENJOU said, and I think we can trust him on this, because I don't think ENJOU ever lied to us, other than pretending to not be with the Abyssal Order back in Enkanomiya. But other than that, I think he was truthful most of the time, especially when talking to us specifically. He might have omitted facts, but he never lied as far as I remember. So we need to gain Bakunawa's power to enter the Mer Javari proper. How the fuck do we do that? Anyway, you're back. Are you both alright? Yeah, we're chill. That's a relief. I couldn't see what ENJOU was up to. Yeah, unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when ENJOU was hiding inside Tenno, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Citlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets. And asking him for answers only left us with more questions. Just like this, yeah, bro, it's always more questions. Genshin is like, here's one answer. In return, here's 10 fucking questions. Like, I hate it. I love it, but I hate it, you know? It's that kind of... I'm conflicted, because I love having questions. But I also really like getting my questions answered. So it's like, I don't know. I hate it, man. I'll check with Mavrika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Citlalin scout the area, and I found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there were some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are names of the former Pyro Archons. Huh? I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa. But the exact methods they used are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you don't tell anyone else about this. For now, at least. Then can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep. Especially you, traveler. Got that? What do you mean, especially me? Why is Paimon fine and I especially cannot? Citlali, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Either she just really cares about us, which she does, clearly. You know, tsundere Citlali, all that. But then, I don't know, I feel like there's something more to that. The spirit trace I left on ENJOU seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Mare Javari, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I need some time to look into this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who was acting? Oh yeah, I really don't care, traveler, like, come on. Papar, he's fine. ENJOU told me that he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Aine. He then approached Papar, and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, ENJOU fed Papar enough amphemy to knock out a Tatankosaurus. He's probably still snoozing off in a corner of Tete Island somewhere. Classic? Oh, classic ENJOU. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Citlali, how old are you? Thank you, Citlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But, well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? I do have the key to your house. Ooh, we might actually go to Citlali's house to see if she's there and she has more info. But we got some shit. This. A flower gifted to you by ENJOU, once a delicate bloom, freshly picked. When did it become like this? We also got some notes. Wait, what is this? Oh, what the fuck? Anyway, let me just click through everything that is here. We got also like a piece of text. Key. Oh, that's for the shit. Why is that? Oh, wait. Bakunawa, Mare Javari, Secret Cave. Oh, this. I think this is what we got. Yeah. Notes discovered in the remains of Bakunawa. My 14th pause to rest. I don't know whether it's day or night. There's no wind. Okay. I thought I was going to die. The monster ate my left hand and chunked out my lower back. My medicinal supplies I dropped Archon knows where, so there was no treating my wounds either. But today, as it turns out, was my lucky day. I didn't expect to meet a man here. He calls himself Noct, and he used a flower that blossomed among the ashes to stop my bleeding. He even warned me about getting close to the beasts, because they would eat even their own kin. Or kind, yeah. I asked them where he was from. He said he comes from a place called Tenochtitlan, but that's not his hometown. Strangely, he doesn't remember where he was born, but who am I to question him? Noct left without taking a rest. He said he was running out of time. He warned me to head back before it was too late. Huh. With my body as it is now, I might be too late already. I am prepared. I know this is my last adventure. I swear to use every last drop of blood in my body to uncover the secrets of this place. As sure as I am the great adventure— Stanley! No way! And so long as you make it to Mondstadt safely, my efforts have been not in vain. Yeah, whatever. If a day should come when another member of the guild returns here, I hope they can find the records I've left behind. Ad Astra Abasosk. No way, we found Stanley's notes? As a reminder, back in 1.0, during Venti's story quest, there was this guy who pretended to be Stanley, which I think it was Hans. And he pretended to be him to kind of like show that he's a great adventurer and all of that, because his soul was stuck here in the Merjavari, and Venti brought it from there to put Stanley finally to rest. Holy fuck. But also, guy who doesn't remember his hometown, that's literally what ENJOU just said, right? He says he doesn't remember a lot of shit. And that some memories are not even his? Like, that was weird. But we have Noct as the name. I don't know if that is actually about ENJOU. And you may be thinking, well, how does it make sense that ENJOU met Stanley if Stanley died in the Merjavari a long time ago? We learned today that the Merjavari doesn't give a fuck about time, so... What the fuck, bro? This is crazy. I wonder if I can go back in there, but I want to see what's here. Ah, there's a little chest. I thought there would be something here. Oh, and we have the tab. Oh my god, there's so much shit. There's so much stuff. Oh my god, bro. This is so much bigger than I thought it would be.
As it should.
Let's check this room first. It's like a book. Elegantly written booklet. A more recent booklet containing just a few more elegant and joyful words. Task complete. Now I sing. Isaja. Who the fuck is Isaja? Stone tablet. A weathered old stone tablet, most of its inscription worn away. Kyongozi has been gone for over a decade. Great victory. Build this shrine. Honor the fallen. Oh. A faint name can be seen on the bottom. What name? Motherfucker, tell me what name. I was expecting that they will give us the names of more Pyro Archons, but... Oh, Bakunawa's revival. Before their return, must block the Merjavari, hold back the Black... Honkai Star Rail, why are you invading this game? Amphorius has the Black Tide. What the fuck? If I fail and fall, let those who come after. Glowhari. Who the fuck is Glowhari? A badly damaged, wind-worn booklet with only a few words still legible. Seal the borders, contain the Merjavari, not a task for just one generation. My time runs short. Put my thoughts in the sacred flame. Remember you who follow. Kochanina. Is that one of the Archons then? Because if their thoughts are put in the sacred flame, that's gotta be an Archon. So is the... What's his name? Glowhari. Is that also one of the Archons then? It might be. What the fuck, bro?